Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome back to Tekkit. So thank you all very much for your comments on my previous episode about steam and water. I have taken them on board, and I have done a little bit of research because I didn't know too much about these transfer nodes, but now I do a little bit more. So if I just clear up a space, maybe just clicking randomly. So rather than having this, which is realistically quite ridiculous, bank of transfer nodes collecting water into my system, I can do it directly using transfer nodes and upgrades. Now I can use speed upgrades to increase the transfer speed. I can use mining upgrades to increase the volume of water it sucks up. So this bank of 5 transfer nodes here is far more efficient than even probably just 3 or 4 times this amount of transfer nodes. So this area over here is a bit redundant. Now what I want to do is I want to collect a transfer node, because today we're going to try what was shared with me, and that is to take what is 4,000 now millibuckets of steam being produced by this, which I've managed to balance the water. So I've got the temperature and I've got the right amount of control rods, etc., all in place to balance the current water intake. There's plenty more water in here than is needed, and obviously I want to replace, or will replace, these ME inputs with these more reliable transfers. So what I want to do is go to Mars, and on Mars go down to my turbine floor. I have replaced all of the fluid ducts, which do have a limit on the flow that they can support, which is obviously causing them to realistically not power or provide anywhere near enough steam to the amounts of turbines that I have. But hopefully, if I am able to place this where I want to place it, whoops, forgot my Mars. Okay, so if I place this here, it should be able to extract steam, which should be able to start powering these turbines. Now, obviously, it's still not going to be powering it very well, because it's not really going to be able to pull out perhaps as much steam as I would like. Although technically it's pulling out 8 megabuckets of steam. So we need to have a look at adding some upgrades. So to get it transferred, we need speed upgrades. So these are made using gold nuggets and redstone. So we've got plenty of redstone, don't worry about that. And we don't need, I think, to worry about mining upgrades just yet. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. So I put these into here. You'll see that it extracts the steam and transfers it much more efficiently. And that hopefully will start to see an increase in the spinning of the turbines. Yep, some of them are spinning. Not all of them. So let's add another batch. So we'll put another 64 in. But we'll also grab some mining upgrades. Oops, we have 64 of these as well. Again, they do require quite a lot of resources. I can't remember what the mining upgrade requires. It is iron and an iron picks and a lapis. So relatively straightforward. So we've got 64 of them and 64 more of them. Just want to see if I can get this bank of turbines going. If I can't get the bank of turbines going, then it might not be obviously overly worthwhile. That one's spinning quite quickly. All the rest of them are not. It's interesting. So I know that I've got 4,000 I wonder which upgrade I want to use next then. Because it's really only going to power one of these with all that steam. It kind of makes it pointless to have all of them. I wouldn't imagine this one is going to produce anywhere near as much electricity as one of the giant turbines that I have. So I might be about to effectively cancel my plans for this floor and strip all of these away and say it was a failed scientific experiment. I'm about to write off the resources required to build probably close to 500 or so turbines, because it's just not as efficient as the big reactors turbines will be. All of these power cells are probably quite full. Yeah. Oh no, that one's not. That one seems to be quite empty. So the power is being drained to use in the mining laser. At least that turbine's spinning now. So if we were to add, and we'll do it as a final experiment, another 64 speed, would it reach anywhere further down? Obviously I can use these later on, that's not a problem. Come on. So if I add 64 more speed, do we see any change or improvement? No, we don't. So if I add 64 more mining, what are you struggling with? Oh, it must be sticks. It does have a trouble with sticks. So if we take 64 of those out, does that see any improvement? A little bit. So effectively we only be able to power one of these or two of these at the right speed, making it totally and completely pointless. Okay, so I have to accept that this has not been a worthwhile endeavour. Mars base operation is not up to spec. I have switched off my fusion reactor. I have said for now the fluid ducts is clearly not worth it. I'm going to have to replace all of this with transfer nodes if I want to extract the steam, probably anywhere near as efficiently as I would want to, which is fine because I still intend to use the fusion reactor to produce steam. But what I'm going to probably do then is I'm going to need to use that steam to power big reactor turbines. So I think the next mission is going to be to build some more big reactor turbines. And I don't mean one, I mean many. Because obviously at the moment I am producing 4,000 millibuckets per steam of steam per tick. I know that this needed 1,765 to produce 22,000 of that RF per tick. So therefore I can build one of these for every mining laser that I want to build, and I know that this reactor can happily and comfortably provide it with enough steam as long as I can provide it with enough water, because these control rods are at 60%. So therefore I can very, very easily increase the temperature of this reactor quite effectively and quite efficiently. And if I needed to, I can even open the reactor up and put another control rod in the middle to make it even more powerful. So these have plenty of scope for increase in speed upgrades, which probably don't need. Probably what I will need is mining upgrades, which again they have plenty of scope for. So that shouldn't be a problem. Brilliant. So where are we going to build our turbines then? Well, logically it would make sense to build my turbines down here on a new layer of the base, or under a new layer of the base. Pretty sure the turbines are already down one layer, but the reactor isn't, so I can even make the reactor one block taller or shorter, whatever you want to look at it, so that I can put turbines underneath. So let's grab some landmarks. I'm going to need 4 landmarks, aren't I? And we've got plenty of wood for sticks. So let's just put some more sticks in there because it seems to always be running out. Okay. So we are going to have to be careful This is going to wreck a few machines because I have got some underground cabling. But logically, that is plenty of height. Good. So we have to go into a little bit of emergency repair mode when I kick this into life, aren't we? Because it's going to lag my system out massively when it just does all of its damage. So will this let me do this? Yes, it will. Sweet. So we can put clear. I think that's what we want. And we need power. This is already on power. So there we go, it's already starting to get rid of it. It's not going to be particularly swift, I don't think. But that's okay. I think I can live with that. Ah, cock. I ballsed up. I didn't click it again today. So I need to quickly put this back here, this back here, and this back here, and then click the right one, which is this one. And now I won't be such an idiot. And is that going to do what it needs to do now? Hello? Yeah. I forgot it works top to bottom, doesn't it? Cool. Water's a problem. I suppose the water will help me collect, try and prevent all the lag, maybe, by pushing all the blocks. All the solar power panels are gone. That power's gone, whatever that is. Right. So you don't need to watch me do this. I will let it fully and totally, completely clear this all out. And I will be back in a second. Bye for now. Hello and welcome back. So I have cleared the space. I've also put a roof in, just because I had a desire to, after I'd finished repairing all this damage, just basically put a gap in so that obviously I could keep all the piping and all the wiring hidden. I've used these gravel bricks just because this is obviously going to be a bit of a mechanical room, so I want some sort of bricky mechanical feel. It's a bit metally, a bit sort of corrugated-y. I quite like it. I was thinking about obviously restarting the episode when I was going to try and build a turbine, but realistically that would take far too long, and therefore I wouldn't get the episode out tomorrow as planned. So I want to try and keep to the schedule more than I want to obviously release random episodes randomly, if that makes sense. So we are changing plans. The new plan is to, once I've finished building this room, we're going to build a couple of the big reactor turbines at the maximum size, and we're going to turn them all on, and we'll probably end up with they're like 5 wide, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, at least 4 big reactor turbines down here. I'll probably move that upstairs one as well. Excuse me. God, can't talk for 5 seconds without something going wrong with me. And this room should then become an absolute powerhouse. Oh, picked up a bone. and I should never have problems with power ever again. And if I do still have, well, I'm still able to produce more steam than I need, I can look at maybe using some of those turbines on Mars as extra sort of bonus power gen. But we'll see. So we're still making progress, and we are looking to expand and really get to some serious end game situations, because there's no way that I would be able to do this without all the resources that I've got. So therefore these projects that I'm going to be building as far as the work now in Tekkit are going to get some serious crazy big projects because I can. So I hope you enjoyed, and hope you continue to enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all again soon for the next episode. Bye for now, guys.